Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your February 2021 tarot readings with me. Dear Cancer, if you're new to my channel, I suggest you please do subscribe so that you're notified every time I release a new video. So let's get started. Let's see what's in store for Cancerians for the month of February. Love is in the air. And love is everywhere, my dear Cancerians. So it's starting with a happy Valentine's. Yeah, because here you see some good news coming your way in the very first week. There's a lot of tenderness, there's a lot of joy, there's a lot of love in the first week. Some of the Cancerian ladies who are single can meet a potential partner in the first week. Wonderful friendship can develop also. If you are not single, it's a wonderful friendship that can develop in the first week because there is a lot of beautiful communication. There is harmony in the air in the first week for you, my dear Cancerians. No matter what the world is going to, whatever is happening outside, we don't care because we are basking in the sunshine of love in the first week, my dear Cancerians. And this is a wonderful energy. I also see that there is a very good person, a male energy who can bring in very positive vibes for you in the first week. It can be a new friend, it can be a lover, it can be your husband, it can be your brother, or it can be altogether new person who is coming on the scene, a stranger, a loving stranger. This is what I see, my dear Cancerians, for you in the very first week. But I see some kind of good news is coming. I see some kind of, some kind of happiness, a news that can bring you happiness also. This is also in the air in the first week, my dear Cancerians. And then we are going to the second week, which is also wonderful, wonderful energy. And what is this energy about, my dear Cancerians? It is about some kind of planning of a long distance travel. So Cancerians are going to be bitten by the travel bug. They are saying like, okay, fine. Most probably we are going to be under lockdown for some of us. Yeah. But then there are some Cancerians who are saying, okay, while being on the lockdown, I am planning for a long distance travel. So let's see, destination. Let's put the world map and let's see. I go here. Where do I go? Or I go inside of me. I go deeper. Or I travel through the universes to explore the possibilities of different things. Yeah? Because traveling is not just about outside, traveling is about inside also. So some of the Cancerians are going to try to plan that travel inside or outside of them, my dear Cancerians. And I also see that there are a lot of changes that are taking place, my dear Cancerians. It's like uh, some kind of rapid changes are happening in your life in the second week, which is both on personal as well as on professional levels. This is what I'm seeing, and these are really like beneficial changes that are happening. I also see a kind of a sudden meeting with someone that can transform your life. This is what I'm seeing. The first 2 weeks I'm seeing this energy for you, my dear Cancerians. And I also see that your professional activities will yield favorable results. This is what I'm seeing, my dear Cancerians, and it's a wonderful thing. And in the second week, I'm seeing this happening, and I'm also seeing that whatever the situation you're right now in, I'm seeing that it is going in the progressive direction. It is going in the favorable direction, my dear Cancerians, and this is a good news. Yes. And then we are going to the third week. Well, well, well. Why did these swords come? What was the need for these swords to come? Why are they here? Well, they are here to test you, my dear Cancerians. They say you've been having wonderful time in the first 2 weeks. Now in the third week, we are here with a lot of paperworks, a lot of administration stuff to be completed. There can be, we are going to pull down your morale. Not very good, right? But I'm seeing that in the third week. There is an air, there is an energy of low morale. It can be due to, energy levels are a bit low. It can also be because of a third person or, a colleague or somebody who is creating a mess. It can be an administrative mess also. Too many papers on the table, you don't like it. After some time, you feel, oh, I don't want so many papers. I mean, for me, I'll tell you one thing. if I, if I see too many things on my table, I will just be like, and I want to start, writing or doing something, and I see too many things. It really, I get worked up inside. It's like, oh, I have to arrange things first. And by the time I have arranged things and all, then, my inspiration to write is gone. So that really bugs me. So that can be this kind of energy for you also, in the third week. Is like, I have to deal with certain people who are not being very fair with me. Yes, this is the energy also of the third week. There are some people who are going to try to test your patience. There are some kind of accusations also that can come for some of the Cancerians. There are some things that are not right. Whatever you are doing, please keep your papers well in place, okay, my dear Cancerians, because I see over here is that there there can be you can get a fine just because you don't have certain papers, or you forgot to pay a bill, and now they have sent you a they've sent you a letter saying you forgot to pay it, so you have to pay extra such and so much. So again, that you don't feel good about it, right? Because it's your hard-earned money, and just because you forgot, now you're paying for it. So it was a little punishment that comes, like the teacher says, write 100 times, I won't do this anymore, and that's what can happen, and that you are not going to like it, my dear Cancerians. But I have to tell you something is that stay in your element, stay calm. It happens, and let this energy subside, because afterwards we are going to the fourth week, and this is a wonderful energy. Here you are in your element of that maternal love. There you are in an element where you feel really loved. You feel like giving love to everyone. You feel like sharing goodness with everyone. Or it can also be a person coming to your help in the fourth week. It is a maternal energy, so some of you might be meeting your mother after a long time. Some of you might be meeting your potential partner, or some of you might meet someone who becomes your potential partner. This is what I see also over here, my dear Cancerians, in the fourth week. I see that there is this feminine energy who is there to help you, who is very selfless, who just wants to give love, and who doesn't count what she's giving, okay? You'll say these kind of people exist in the world. Yes, they do exist, but it's difficult to find them, right? But you can find them. Nothing is impossible, nothing is impossible. So this kind of energy is very much there, my dear Cancerians, and it can be you, my dear Cancerian lady, who is giving love, who is taking care of people in the last week. This is what I'm seeing. And I'm also seeing that for the Cancerian males, I see that there is somebody who's very caring that you're going to meet in the last week. It can also be your mother, of course, but if you're a single, then yes, it can be a potential partner, a potential love interest that arrives on the scene in the last week, my dear Cancerians, in the last week of February. So this month is ending very well, except for the third week where you need to take a bit of care. So for some of you, if I just take a quick look at all the cards, I can feel that for some of you, travel after traveling, like second week, as we said, traveling. So some of you, if you travel in the second week, well, the third week can bring about, maybe you have to go through some exams or tests, and it's not ruled out these days. Yeah, when you travel, you have to prove this and prove that, and this kind of energy can exist in the second and third week. So be very much ahead of time, in the sense, have all your papers, do all your things properly, so that when you arrive at your destination, you don't have any problems. You forgot a paper, and no, you don't want to be fined, you don't want to have any punishments, because all the other weeks are wonderful except for the third week. So there you have to take a bit of care. So thank you, my dear Cancerians, for listening to me, and please do like, share and comment, and I shall see you in the month of March, where the flowers will start blooming again. And I love this month of March. because it's springtime. And what is springtime about? It's all about, what has gone to sleep starts waking up. So for me, it's a creative, very creative month. So I'll meet you in that month. Until then, enjoy the love energy of the month of February. So enjoy it, my dear ones. Bye bye. Take care. God bless. Bye.